Welcome back. This is Total Drama Action My Way. Total Drama Island My Way is uploading right now, so I'm just going to get it done over with. We have 16 cast members. We have Gwen, Lashana, Harold, Izzy, Courtney, Owen, Beth, Bridget, Trent, Duncan, Lindsay, Heather, Jeff, DJ, Eva, Justin. The only cast member that wasn't on here that was in the game was Eva. So Eva's back. Eva's in here. So yeah, let's just get this started. The first challenge, they were trying to find eggs, and it was a team eggs. So Justin and Eva found their named eggs. DJ and Jeff did. So did Bridget, Beth, Gwen, and Lashana. Heather and Lindsay did. Courtney, Owen, and Izzy did. Duncan did. And Harold did. So the Killer Grips went to the ceremony, and the Killer Grips voted out Trent because he didn't find his egg. So boom, Trent's out immediately. Now these are gonna go by fast because I need this video to be shorter than my last one. The island one is 47 minutes long. So yeah. Okay, so this episode is an acting episode. So they all had to pick things. Izzy, Harold, Courtney, and Owen are actors. Duncan, Lindsay, Heather, Jeff are actors. Owen and Courtney are doing like a mom-son thing. And it made Jeff, it gave them a point. But the Killer Grips, Heather and Jeff, it was like a husband relationship. It was a wife and husband. And Bridget did not like that. So Bridget broke up with Jeff before the challenge started because she was scared that she would get with Jeff. So Bridget broke up with Jeff, and so did Gwen broke up with Trent. So the Killer Grips didn't get a point. They didn't get a point. So then the second one was a relationship of Harold and Izzy. This sparked the relationship of Harold and Izzy to date. Owen was really sad because Owen liked Izzy. Now Owen's A game just went down to a F game, D game. Lindsay and Duncan, perfect couple, got them 2 points. The second one was 2 points, so it was 2 against 1. The Screaming Gappers had to vote someone off. They actually voted, since Harold and Izzy are dating, and Gwen and Lashana are teaming. They did a 4-person alliance, and then they added Courtney, so it's 5-person alliance, and they all voted for Owen. So Owen got voted out because his game was low. This one is just like the old times, the sleepathon. So, they all started to fall asleep. Eva and Justin and DJ fell asleep first. Jeff had to go to the bathroom, fell asleep on the toilet. Bridget and Beth fell asleep. Harold and Izzy fell asleep kissing. So that was a big target for both of them. So it is Heather, Lindsay, Duncan against Courtney, Lashana, and Gwen. Okay, so Courtney fell asleep. Lashana fell asleep. It was just Gwen. And just like the old times, Heather and Lindsay fell asleep. So it's just Gwen and Duncan. This time, This time, Gwen fell asleep and Duncan won. As soon as the Screaming Gappers were going to vote someone up, these 5 voted for Beth. And Beth voted for Izzy, and Bridget voted for Beth. So, and Bridget, Beth was gonna go home, but then got switched to the Killer Grips team. So, yeah. There was no elimination. No elimination there. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Boom. No. Boom. 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 There. So, yeah. The next challenge is part 2. They all wake up. Except for these. There's only 3 people on Killer Grapes that are awake. And only 2 people on Screaming Gappers that are awake. Which is Izzy, Harold are awake. And, Duncan, Lindsay, and Heather are awake. So, and Gwen woke up as well. So, it's 6 person. It's 3 against 3 right now. And so, it is a race. Heather runs her butt out. Fails, slips in oil, loses a point. Oh, if you make it to the end, you get a point. Everyone's woken up now, so they all started running. Heather lost a point. So, yeah. Bridget wiped out. Courtney and Lashana both made it across, so that was 2 points. And and Heather got back up, and Izzy said, "What? That's not fair." And Heather was like, "Well, sucks to suck." So Heather is back in the game. She got a point for her team, or she was gonna get a point for her team. And then Beth threw her diary in the oil. So Heather went and grabbed her diary, and Heather slipped and lost a point. So, yeah. Beth slipped on ice. She broke the ice and then fell into the water. They got her out, but she lost her point. Courtney, Lashana, and Glenn both all made it. Harold wiped out in the oil. Izzy wiped out in the ice. There's only 3 people that made it on the Screaming Gaffers. And no people have made it on the Killer Grips. Justin and Eva didn't make it. So, yeah. DJ wiped out in the water. Jeff was going to get on the sled, because sled was the second part to go to the race, to win the race. But then he kissed a pole because he was going to kiss Lindsay. So he kissed a pole, and he didn't win, so he didn't get a point. So, but Lindsay and Duncan did. So the Killer Grips went to the ceremony and voted out Jeff for kissing a pole, just like what Bridget did in World Tour. Okay, so now this was a... Oh, by the way, I marked double elimination, so 4-3, 9-8, yeah. The Killer Grips knew they had to win this. So, the merge, by the way, is going to be at 10. Yeah. Okay, this would be a speed round. They all made bikes, just like the origin. Bridget did Harold's bike. Harold did Izzy's bike. Izzy did Courtney's bike. Courtney did Lashana's bike. Lashana did Gwen's bike. Gwen did Bridget's bike. All of them made it past except for these 3. These 3 didn't make it past. So, it was just Gwen, Izzy, Lashana, and Courtney. And so, Killer Grips, they are having a problem. So, they lost 3 points. These 3 wiped out. So, it was Eva. Eva made it across. Lindsay, Duncan made it across. And so did DJ. So they all made it across with their bikes. The Screaming Gappers are going into voting, and they voted Izzy and Bridget and Harold and Lashana all voted for Courtney. Courtney voted for Harold. It was Courtney that went home. Duncan said goodbye. And then they got swapped. Duncan went home instead. Duncan went home instead of Courtney because he said he wanted to, and he went home instead. And then Courtney found out that that Harold, Bridget, and Izzy teamed. And they did something because these three voted for Harold. So, okay, next one. The next. The next challenge was a fight off. So each member, so Courtney and Heather would fight, Justin and Harold would fight, Beth and Lindsay would fight, or Beth and Bridget would fight, Eva and Izzy would fight, DJ and Lashana would fight, Gwen and Lindsay would fight. Heather would obviously win against Courtney. So Courtney lost, Heather got a point. Harold obviously lost, Justin got a point, but got scratched in the process. Beth lost, Bridget won. So it's 1 against 2. Izzy won, Eva lost, so it's 2 against 2. DJ lost because DJ didn't want to hit Lashana. Because, DJ didn't want to hit her, so that's 3 against 2. And Gwen won against Lindsay. So, that's 4 against 2. The Killer Grips went to the ceremony tonight. And they voted out DJ because he didn't even fight for, he didn't fight for his team. The next day, they did a team swap. The next day, they voted out one. Oh, it was a double elimination that round. So the Screaming Gappers also went, and they voted out Harold. Courtney told Lashana and Gwen to vote out Harold and convinced Bridget to vote out Harold to get Harold out. And now they've made it to merge. Merge now. So now it's merge. And so yeah, the merge competition, it's all people in one cabin now. But the cabin is split up. Gwen, oh my gosh, my cat is eating his fur right now. Anyways, Gwen, Lashana, Courtney, Lindsay, Bridget, all were in a cabin together. Oh, and Eva was up in one row of the cabin. Izzy, Justin, Heather, and Bridget, and oh my gosh, Beth were in a cabin together. Now, Heather posed her move and asked the team with Justin and Izzy. Justin and Izzy said yes, and she also asked Beth. Beth said no. Heather was like, okay, team, we're going to vote out to Justin and Izzy. We're going to vote for Beth because she said no to our teaming. So, this challenge was the first to find capture the animal. So, Gwen got a frog, Lashana got a bird, Courtney got a beaver, Lindsay got a mosquito, Bridget got a bee, Eva got a wolf, Beth got worms, Heather got a bear, Izzy got electric seal, and Justin got a bear as well. Izzy, they all made it. The first one to make it with their animal was Izzy. So Izzy got oh, by the way, the last person to get their animal gets eliminated. Izzy got her, so she's safe. And Gwen, Lashana, and Courtney followed by. So did Heather, Justin, Beth did. And so did Justin. And so did Lindsay and Bridget. And so did Eva. So Heather was actually really angry that Justin went home instead of Beth because she wanted Beth to go home because she didn't really like Beth that much. Now, this is the first double elimination. We have 3, 6, 9. We have not. Okay, yeah, this is the first double elimination. So, this one they got put. Nothing. They got put into teams of 3. It's Izzy, Gwen, Lashana, Courtney, Heather, Beth, Lindsay, Bridget, Eva. Now this sparked the alliances. Lindsay, Bridget, and Eva did a alliance. So did Izzy, Gwen, and Lashana. These 6 people heard over about their alliance. So they said they made a 6-person alliance to vote out Beth. The challenge was, last we found, Eva, Lindsay, Beth, Courtney, Gwen, Lashana, Izzy, Heather got found. Everyone got found except for Bridget. Bridget won Marshmallow. See, these people voted for Beth. Heather voted for Beth, and Courtney voted for Heather. So Beth lost, but then we figured out. We remembered it was a double elimination. So Beth and Heather got voted out there, which just made everyone happy. So now, wait, hold on. This one I didn't do. Okay, so now this is where the merge cast got to pick one contestant to come back. So this actually made it so 5th and 4th place. It was 5th and 4th. Instead, it was 3rd. They had to add an extra episode, 2nd, 1st. But then, hold on, I have to rename them. So, yeah, who do you think, or who do you want to come back? I'll be back with you guys when I'm done. Okay, so I did the voting stuff. So they picked since Izzy is okay. So now because there is a 6-person alliance still against 1 person. Well, okay, so these 3 people voted for Harold to come back. These 3 people voted for Duncan to come back. And Courtney voted for Harold to come back. Just so. To bite him in the butt. Okay, so now the alliances got cut. It is a 2-team game now. This is a 2-team challenge. This challenge will eliminate 4 people. So 2 teams are going home tonight. So the teams are Courtney, Harold, Eva, Lashana, Izzy, Lindsay, Gwen, Bridget. Now, they had to bring back special items. So Courtney and Harold had to bring back expo markers. Gwen and Bridget had to bring back fidget toys. Izzy and Lindsay had to bring back Rubik's Cubes. And Lashana and Eva had to bring back phone chargers. Courtney and Harold were the first team to have their stuff. And second was Lashana and Eva got lost, and then Bridget. So people that got eliminated were Gwen in 8th, Lindsay in 7th, the double elimination of Eva and Lindsay, or Izzy. So Oh my gosh, I keep getting this mixed up. Okay, there we go. So, now there's 4 people left. And the cast members got to pick off who they wanted to vote to get out of here, to come visit them. Trent said Harold. Owen and Jeff and Duncan said Harold. DJ said Harold. Justin said Harold. Heather, Beth, Gwen said Lashana. Izzy, Eva, and Lindsay said Harold. So they had Harold go home. Now it was a trio at the Triple Dog Dare again. It was, I think, the same people, which then we figured out that they all meant to say Lashana. Lashana went home instead of Harold. So at this time, Bridget and Courtney were teaming to get Harold out. So they both teamed again with each other for the Triple Dog Dare. Harold had to do the eating Beth's favorite food, which was worms, and he hated it so much that he threw up and lost. So he lost the challenge there. And they got to pick who wins. Trent said Courtney. 1 for Courtney. Owen said Courtney. Duncan said Courtney, and Jeff said Courtney. That is 4 for Courtney. DJ said Courtney. That's 5 for Courtney. Justin, Heather, Beth, Gwen, and Lashana said Bridget. Lindsay and Izzy said Bridget. So that's 7 against Bridget and 5 to Courtney. Eva said Courtney. And Harold said Bridget. So Bridget won. Bridget was the winner. Total Drama Action. So that is it for Total Drama Action My Way. So hope you guys like Total Drama Island My Way, and I'll be doing Total Drama World Tour My Way. So it was Trent, Owen, Jeff, Duncan, DJ, Harold, Justin, Beth, Heather, Gwen, Lindsay, Izzy, Eva, Lashana, Harold again, Courtney, and Bridget. Okay, bye.